And it's on. Good morning, body odor sufferers. Well, it's morning at this moment. It's about like 7 in the morning, and it's a Monday. And if anybody doesn't know, I really hate Mondays because now I have to go back to work. And yeah, I don't think there's really anything too much to talk about for this vlog. I could talk about, I'm starting to, I'm starting to post questions, and I feel like that's not really a vlog thing. That's just, I think vlogs are specifically talking about what's happening in your life, and these questions are just for, specifically talking about how you feel about certain things. So maybe I'm not going to post questions. I'm just going to use vlogs to talk about my life. And then on separate videos, I'll just talk about like, um, you know, pose a question and stuff. So talking about my life for this vlog, there's nothing at this moment. There's nothing really to talk about except I'm waiting for that camera. I'm waiting for that 4K camera because I saw it on Amazon, and then a lot of them were positive. Most of them were positive reviews, but there were some people saying that this is not a 4K camera. It doesn't it's not really 4K. So I'm like, okay, I don't know if this is really, and it's like 200 and something dollars. That's another thing. So I would think it would be a little bit more expensive than just $200. But $200 is pretty, I guess, slightly pricey, slightly, but it is still a $200 camera. So I'm just waiting on that camera. It's supposed to come on a Friday. I'm waiting for that portable sauna. I want to see. I want to see if I can fit in my room. I don't think I would be able to. I think the dimensions was like 28 by 30 something by 40 something. So I don't think I could fit it in my small ass room. It's not really small. It's just there's too much stuff in my room, so it's not going. I'm not going to be able to fit it in here. So I might have to put it outside in the living room or something like that. And I want to really see how good it is because for me, when I sweat, I usually sweat out the toxins. I usually sweat out the toxins, or when I sweat and then take a bath, I get less reactions. Basically, that's what I'm saying. As opposed to not sweating it out, not doing any exercise, not doing anything that's going to sweat and just take a bath, I usually get more reactions. I usually get more reactions. And if I don't take a bath at all, obviously, the whole place is going to fill up with my funk, fill up with this invisible odor, undetectable odor. I keep calling it visible, but it's not really something you see, but whatever. You get the point. Yeah, at this moment, it's a Monday. There's nothing really to talk about. On a Sunday, I didn't really do anything except wash clothes and watch things on YouTube that are probably that's probably doesn't contribute to my life at all. I just watch random YouTube videos, maybe even like gossip videos about things that are happening in hip hop or things that are happening in pop culture, and it doesn't improve my life one bit. But for some reason, it always gets me invested. For some reason, I click on those videos and I'm like, I wonder what Future's doing to fucking, I don't know, Chris Brown, or I don't know, some stupid shit like that. But yeah, it's another Monday. I do want to talk about this since we're talking about blogging and life. Um, yeah, I've been trying to apply for different jobs, and during the week last week, I got a lot of phone calls from recruiters, which is a good thing. That's a great thing. The problem is majority's confu the majority of these recruiters are talking about jobs that are all the way out in another state, right? So I would have to get a plane to fly all the way to Wisconsin or Illinois to do an interview and then fly back and and hopefully get the job. I know with some of those jobs they allow you to relocate. They'll give you some type of compensation to relocate and then have like this temporary living space until you can actually find an apartment or some other living space. But the thing is, I still would need some cash. I would still need a good pocket of cash to even just fly out to the interview, right? Or good pocket of cash to, okay, let's say I get the job and they pay for, for my temporary living space, but you only have it for like 10 to 15 days, I believe. You still need some extra amount of money to go to whatever area and then purchase, I don't know, apartment or something, so then you can live there. So it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't work out for me because I don't really have money like that where I just can just like spend it. Oh yeah, let me just get a plane ticket right now and just go out to another, no, not another country, but another state and stuff like that. But I did. So there was a lot of offers that were from different states, and there was a lot of offers that are too that are completely. I just don't have the experience at the moment, and I wanted to get into it, but I feel like it's just gonna be a waste of time. They're asking for like senior roles, and for senior roles, you have to have like 5 years of experience doing this stuff, and I don't even have really a year of experience. I have personal experiences, but the thing about employers, they're looking for actual experience actually within the workplace, not your personal time learning how to use this language or this technology or something like that. They want actual experience within the workplace because for some reason that counts more. So I don't really have 5 years of actual experience within the workplace. This is the first time, my current job, even though I hate it so much, this is the actual time I have experience within the workplace. And so I could accept these offers, but I know I'd probably be overlooked by the other amount of people. Unless there's not too many people applying, then they'll just say, well, he's the only guy that applied, but I highly doubt that's a thing. There'll always be like several different candidates and stuff like that. So, any case, there was this one offer from a recruiter that was talking about entry level software developer job, and that's in Tampa. I'm in Miami. Tampa's all the way up north in Florida. That's probably like a maybe 5 hour drive, right? But I think that was the closest one. And at the same time, what they were promising me in compensation is in the first year, it'd be somewhere between $50,000, and in the second year, it'd be somewhere between $60,000 to $70,000. And I'm like, shit, I'm with that. And they also said that they'll provide compensation. Now the thing is, this coming Friday, which is going to be the 7th, I'm supposed to do a online interview, and they're gonna ask me a host of questions, and apparently I'm supposed to answer these motherfuckers, and if I don't answer them properly, or if I'm not convincing, they don't feel like I am as knowledgeable as I say I am, then they're going to just say, they're just gonna pass up on me. And the thing is, I really want the job, but I gotta study, and I'm like, I don't know. Obviously, I had to do this shit. I had to do this. I had to somehow, the little time I have, I had to somehow put in time of learning certain things. There's a lot of things I already know how to do, but then they're asking for certain things that I'm not really familiar with, so I gotta learn how to do that and memorize it. So when I have this, I guess it's gonna be like a Skype interview or something like that, where it's like a video interview, and they'll talk to me, and then if I pass it, then I'll be qualified for the next step or whatever the case may be. The thing about that stuff is I sort of feel like it's a scam, honestly. Um, I sort of feel like it's a scam. I feel like there's some hidden things that they're not really going to express because it sounds too good to be true. When things sound too good to be true, it usually makes my antennas stand up and make me think, there must be something else. There must be something else there must be some other catch to this. Similar to, I mean, just my current job. Like I just did, I remember doing the interview that day, and the next day he offered me a job. And I thought that was very odd. And I think the main reason why he did it is because he realized like there's not going to be too many people that are just going to, do this for only $12.50. So, that's why he automatically got me. He automatically got me, and I automatically went into it because my previous job, the current job I had before this, was a security job, and I was only getting paid $9 an hour, and it was a night shift, and I was only doing it for 2 days. So, and it was a 12-hour shift, and I didn't. There's some good points and bad points about the job. Obviously, the pay was a bad point, and the people were just annoying. You wouldn't think there'll be annoying people on night shifts, but they are. There are people complaining because you're going too fast, even though going too fast in your security car. I swear to God, I got I got complaints from people because I was going 10 miles an hour in a security car. And they were talking about, you're going too fast, and I'm going to tell the board members because you should be going a lot slower, and that's just how I feel. And it's like, you can't even fucking gauge. You can't look at a car and tell how fast it's going miles per hour. And then they create this new rule where you're supposed to go 5 miles per hour. Do you know how fast 5 miles per hour is? 5 miles per hour is it's possible. An average human being can go faster than 5 miles per hour. 5 miles per hour is pretty much power walking, and I'm supposed to get in a car and go power walking human speed because of some stupid rule. They think I'm gonna hit a fucking kid going 10 miles an hour. I'm just gonna go out of control with 10 miles an hour. Like, that's crazy. I'm going out of control. Like, I just can't handle the the fierce speed of going 10 miles an hour on a car. Even though it's like 3 in the morning and I'm like the only person out on the property. I should be going fast because it's like there's nothing to examine, there's nothing to observe. Why would I not go a little bit speedier during my course of, I don't know, patrolling the area? I mean, it's dead at night. What am I going to find? Why do I have to go so slow? Like, that shit pissed me off about that shit pissed me off about that job. Also, just customer service jobs in general just pissed me off because you can't punch any of the customers in the face. You can't talk shit to them if someone talks shit to you. You know what I'm saying? I've had a with this condition. Not only is it the layer of people talking about you, it's also the layer of it's also the factor that you just can't get into jobs that you want to get into. So you have to deal with like customer service jobs. A lot of the jobs I did were online jobs because I just couldn't handle dealing with people, right? And so I got into online jobs, and most online jobs are customer service jobs. They're technical service jobs. There's stuff like that. And the first job I had, man, this would be such a great topic just to talk about in itself. I don't know if I should really talk about that, but I'll just say the first job I had was from West at Home, and their clientele their clients was like somewhere. They had a number of clients. They had like Toys R Us. They had when Toys R Us when Toys R Us still existed. Rest in peace, Toys R Us. They had Waste Management. They had GE, and there's like tons of other clients they had. And I worked for GE, and I worked for and Waste Management. And Waste Management was the first job I had, and I was getting paid $9.50, and that was a pretty good salary. That was pretty good compared to the last job I had before that, which was working at a Whole. Was it Whole? It wasn't Whole Foods. It was some. It was a Whole Foods like grocery, but it really wasn't Whole Foods. It wasn't like their main thing was organic. Their main thing was some. I don't know. It was like it was supposed to be like an upper class type of grocery store. I forgot what his name was. Fresh Market. That's what it was named. Fresh Market. But yeah, all I was gonna say is the waste manager job at customer service was really bad and annoying. Oh man, I can go on forever about it. I think I just want to hold out for the camera till I get that camera, and then I'll just go on with like these stories because I had this for 13 years, so I have all these just weird, not weird stories, just annoying, frustrating stories that I've never really told anybody about. And this is why this vlog is important. Well, it's not really important. This is why this vlog exists. Just to talk about my random stories. Maybe some people have similar stories and they can mention it in the comments of how they had to deal with people's bullshit. But yeah, today's a Monday. So I'm probably gonna hear comments, and it's the third. It's the 3rd of December. So this is the beginning of the holiday season. This is when people start putting up their Christmas lights and they start trying to get into the holiday spirit and all that horse shit. And I'm just not with it. I'm not with it. I just don't give a shit. That's another good, I keep thinking of just great topics to talk about. Another good topic to talk about is, with this condition, have you ever been in the holiday spirit and you were just like, Merry Christmas and all that other stupid shit like that? And you were like, oh man, I can't wait till I get my Christmas tree and put a fucking angel on top. Like, when I had this condition, all that Christmas spirit energy dissipated. Just like my odor. Well, no, actually, my odor never dissipates. It stays, it clings onto my body real tight, smelling like feces or sewage or burning tires or just straight shit, because that's what the comments I get. And yeah, you know, why am I la- why am I laughing? I never got it. I don't want to. I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin it, but damn, that's gonna be a great topic. I don't know if I want to do it early, talk about like Christmas early, because you know what really bothers me about Christmas? Not really Christmas, but people, when it comes to Christmas, one of my pet peeves I really hate. I hate when people put up Christmas things in late fucking November. I hate that shit. That really bothers the shit out of me. I can't stand. I don't know what it is. Is my mind is just so weird. Whenever I see people put up Christmas lights, ornaments, all this type of Christmas materials in November or even in the middle, oh that even in the middle of November, that makes me want to punch you in the face for some reason. For some reason, that makes me want to punch you. It just makes me mad. And it's like, hey, how's it going? It might be my neighbors trying to be fake Christmassy, fake, oh, I am such a good spirited person. Hey, how's it going? I'm like, fuck you. I just don't like the shit. It just bothers me, man. I can't, I don't know. I'm weird. If you're watching these vlogs, if you watch a couple of these vlogs, you gotta know I'm a weird person. I don't know why. It just bothers me. You know what also bothers me about, man, I can make this an hour just complaining about all the little behaviors of human beings when it comes to Christmas, or even like just the Christmas season in itself sort of rattles my cage. Rattles my cage. That sounds so stupid. I didn't want it to make it 20 minutes long. Oh my god. I just wanted to talk about my shitty life. But yeah. Why am I laughing at that? Yeah, so I'm waiting on the camera and I'm waiting for that sauna. I paid $90 for a sauna. I have these, my thoughts, my assumptions right now is it's not going to be that great. I feel like it's going to be very cheap. It's gonna be like the material is gonna be really cheap and plasticky, and it's gonna break when I just sit down on it. Hopefully, it's not like that, cause that's $90 down the drain. And I know there's some portable saunas that was like hundreds of dollars. I think I saw something on Amazon that was like $600, and I think, man, maybe that's probably like the one to get, because I don't know, money, higher money or more expenses naturally means better quality, but sometimes that's not the case. Yeah, I didn't want to rant on too long, so I guess I'll just end it right here. Goodbye, beautiful body odor sufferers. Hopefully, your day goes well. You don't get reactions. Anybody that makes fun of you gets cursed for 1,000 years, all that great stuff, all of it. The end.